Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football, and it's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
First and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Let's go. Check out.
First and 10, looking to throw. Connects with Fant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Michael Dickson on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. A little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throwing for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts throwing again. That's caught for the first. It's a race down the right side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Connection made to Smith-Njigba. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Dropping back to throw. He lofts it deep left. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play and delivering this.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets this to Fant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Hey, 73.
One final shot before halftime. He's loaded another one up. So as we reach halftime, we see the visiting Eagles taking a lead into the break. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Trying to work quickly now. On fourth down, Hurts. And they won't do it. So that fall's incomplete on fourth down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Come on, set. Set up.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure on its way. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
Walker now from the gun. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Running back sent in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Miss a 48-yard look for him. Koo able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Seahawks pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Caught at the 10-yard line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Set.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. No touch that. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's got Smith. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's second and 5. He's going deep. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Set.
Hurts throwing again. This finds Smith. And he'll go down here at the 16. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Great. Set. No
He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go Silver, right?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Fant. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a gain of 22. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd and 10 now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow...
He's got it inside the 25. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Hey! Great. 63.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.